Yes, it's that time again where we delve into the mind of your average flat earther, space denier or evolution denier that dares to leave their presence on my channel. The well never seems to dry. Amazing, isn't it? This is April Comments. Hello all and welcome along to another comments video with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. As ever, we'll be placing our seed of opinion into the soil of debate that is the Simon Dan's comments section, with a fresh batch of comments and a new entry from Frank's Corner too. So without further ado, let's get this going, and we start with good old True Christian. 909, that's exactly what you were doing in this video, Dan. You say things like the earth is a globe and people have seen it with their own eyes, yet you did nothing to prove that assertion. You just make the statement and pretend like simply by virtue of you having said it, that actually magically makes it become true. And you do that kind of thing constantly in all your videos. 95% of the stuff you say is hot air, with 5% being the times when you actually put in some effort and cite some pseudoscience to back up your illegitimate case. But mostly, almost always, it's just sheer, totally unsubstantiated hot air coming out of your mouth. Right, so when I say people have seen the earth with their own eyes, what sort of proof would you require to back that assertion up? Perhaps a testimony from someone who has seen the earth or someone who's involved? No, unlikely that you'd believe that. What about if we just stream their memories directly to my YouTube channel? How about that? Would that suffice? You see my issue with your statement now? Next up is Tommy Byrd, who says, YouTube is riddled with idiots, but I must say, you are one of the leading morons in the bunch. If it were not so sad, it would be comical. Good luck, you will need it. Thanks, Tommy. I think perhaps Chris Reinhardt could be a little bit more polite. Here's an idea, arsehole. Write a paper, submit it, get it ripped to shreds by people who actually know what they're talking about. F***ing idiot. Clearly not. And by people who know what they're talking about, are you referring to YouTuber flat earthers? If so, good joke. Up next is Jeff Bentley. Away you go, Jeff. If you think it's a ball, you're an idiot. That's why you've been reincarnated for hundreds of years. Your channel is a joke. And your grammar isn't, I suppose. Jeff, they're supposed to teach you in primary school that the word an comes before words with a vowel sound at the start. Just saying. Vinny Howe up next. Away you go, Vinny. Go suck off NASA, Simon. NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Can't even go to the moon now, so they didn't go in that tin can in the 60s. First off, learn how to spell deceive. And secondly, actually, NASA in Hebrew means he raised or he travelled. So, yeah. Next up is Trav the Man, who says, what are you? A gaylord perhaps? Maybe a queer bait? No, but irrelevant if I was anyway. Besides, I'm not even sure what a queerbait is. Trav the Man isn't finished either, it seems. You seem like the kind of person that likes golden showers, you nasty piece of shit. Wonderful, thank you. Interesting you've got nothing though in terms of refuting any points I've made. Oh, he's not finished. I bet you felch daily with your secret gay lover. You're a sick f***. That's disgusting. What a charming human being. Let's move on, shall we? Next up is Shills v Shills, who says, Lyman Tran is an FTM transgender. I'm not, but even if I was, how does that make me wrong? Also, it's okay to be scared about things, buddy, but just remember, fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads you to the dark side. Monster Lover up next, who says, looks like Dan is missing a chromosome. It's the dueling banjos kid from Deliverance grown up. No, this is the dueling banjo kids from Deliverance grown up. Are you blind? Because I really don't see any likeness. Up next is Colin Dowden. Away you go, Colin. I can help you out. Go see a psychiatrist. Thanks, Colin, but I'll be fine. Appreciate your concern. Next up to have their say is Joe Bazin. Away you go, good sir. You are an idiot thinking that you are the only person with intellect. You are just regurgitating what you have been indoctrinated with. Stop being a bully. Hashtag I'm not a flat earther. Hashtag you are f***head. Joe, punctuation called. Wants to know where you've been for the last 5 years. And also, you probably are a flat earther. Oh, and the next comment proves that. Dan, you are a fuckhead for someone who has never seen the globe Earth for your own eyes. Up until now, you only know what you've been told. Dear, oh dear, Joe. Poor form, mate. Okay, who do we have next? Ah, yes, Jake Iannino. This guy fancies himself as a bit of a stand-up comedian, and apparently he's done gigs all over the world. Away you go, Jake. This is the most butthurt guy in the world over flat earthers. Who cares what someone thinks about the shape of the world? People have all kinds of different beliefs, many different cultures and philosophies. If this guy feels so strongly about the shape of the earth, he should show clear evidence of his own personal experiments. But he's too lazy for that, so he just has his daily childlike hissy fits over what some random nerds think about the globe. What a sad man. It's funny though, I like watching his nervous breakdowns. Well, if that isn't the most classic case of projection, I don't know what is. Thanks, Jake. I took a look at your channel and your comedy is interesting. Next up, David Brisbane, who says, Simon Dan, you started this video with the comment, a friend of mine. Now I know you are a liar. You have no friends, Simon Dan. No friends at all. Well, I'll show you, David.
Hi mate, how you doing?
Yeah, hi buddy. Listen, I've got this guy over here who thinks I've got no friends at all, so I thought I'd call one of my oldest mates to set him straight.
My pleasure, no problem at all.
Well, can you just say how we know each other and that you consider me a really good friend? Yeah, his name is David.
Right, David, listen, I've known Dan since school. He's a top guy, good friend, top guy. Loads and loads of mates. Probably got the most mates of anyone I've ever met. Yeah, loads and loads.
Ah, thanks man, that'll show him.
No problem, mate. No worries at all. You take care of yourself. All right? You take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, bye.
Cheers. See you later, buddy. Bye. See, David, I have many...
Round, the earth is
Oh, it's Chris again. Hang on. Hello again, mate.
Right, listen. Yeah, that was all right, yeah? Good. Okay, just checking you got the PayPal details, email address.
Yeah, sure, but I'm still recording.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Proper nerd.
Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah. Snooker next week. Brilliant. Few beers as well. Awesome. See you then. Bye-bye, mate. Bye-bye. Next up is T-Boney and Steak, who says, lol, pathetic, papa's boy. Right, well, yeah, my real dad left when I was 2, so yeah, thanks. Another comment from Instagram up next, from Valentino Rob the Mob, who had this to say. Wife, you got to be f***ing kidding me. You're a hermaphrodite spreading disinformation. You heliocentric version of Jimmy Savile. Keep that shit across the pond, you wormy-faced red coat f***. Right, well, I'm confused how you can spread being a hermaphrodite. And yes, I do have a wife, coming up to 8 years as well, so stick that in your pipe. Only one commenter to go, but they've got 3 comments. So, Landon, away you go. You want to put emphasis on all these individuals that are in your comics section that aren't even putting factual information forward and ignoring my comments, which on the past 3 videos I've been commenting multiple times, and you're not talking about my comments because my comments have so much truth that you cannot deny, so I challenge you to actually use my comments in your videos. Quit defending criminals. Right, okay, so here's your comment. That alright? I'll do another one as well. How about I just spam or comment section until you actually put my comments on your videos, since I think you're too scared to? Okay, well I've done 2 now. How about 1 more for good luck? The more you upload videos about this topic, the more people are going to become curious about the topic, especially curious about my comments specifically, so I'll drop some more woke knowledge. You should not be able to see across the Atlantic Ocean from Boston, Massachusetts to see the Eiffel Tower, but you can, and multiple people have done those, and people do experiments like this all the time, and it is the one reason why people are starting to believe this is also something that you can test yourself, and anyone can test. Another test you can do that proves that is flat and stationary is if you bring the leveler onto an airplane on the globe model. They'll have you think that an airplane needs to drop its nose down 5 degrees every now and again to adjust for the curvature of the earth. But there is no... Oh, I can't do any more. He's just got no punctuation at all. Hang on. People can see the Eiffel Tower from Boston? That is utter bollocks. Landon, you find me one observation from someone who's done that and we'll talk. Until then, you will no longer be part of my comments videos. Wow. So that's the normal comments done. We've got just enough time left for Frank's Corner. First up is an email he sent about one of my previous videos. Hey Shitman Dan, nice white t-shirt with boats on the horizon in back of your image. I also like the way your lips are pursed and your eyes are looking clueless to the left. You have created a 1020 masterpiece, Dan. That is, a masterpiece for the clueless programmed simpletons who subscribe to your channel. Frank, that's 300,000 people, mate. Come on. After that, he decided to review another video. Hey Danny boy, this is my review of your latest video, Legendary Flat Earther Spins Out. It's none other than our NASA cock-sucking hero, Shitman Dan, with his usual pompadour on top of his head, with his forehead gnarled and his eyebrows in an arc, as he points his index finger to his programmed brain. Nothing more to be said. Forehead gnarled? Okay. Finally, Frank sent an email about the Lunar Lander video that I made last month. Hey Shitman Dan, your latest video entitled More Lunar Landing Lunacy is a classic. You keep outdoing yourself, shitbrain. The graphics are so telling, even if you don't see it yourself. You have a photograph taken from the moon. First of all, let's delete your cartoon face. What we have left is a photo of the Earth from the moon. In reality, Dan, the Earth would be so huge it would cover most of the frame. Next time there is a full moon, Dan, look how big it is from the Earth. You suck NASA's cock and you seem to enjoy it. There seems to be a theme with your emails, Frank, and it's a bit worrying. Right, that brings this month's comments episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do like and subscribe. It'd be thoroughly appreciated. I have been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for possibly the worst flat earth proof I have ever heard. See you then.